Okay, so let's start with you then. So we've got Mother Mary, expect a miracle, and then we've got grand trine blessings. So this is saying that whatever requests that you have made, and this is for you, but as I said, some aspects may be applying to your person as well. So whatever requests you have made, whatever you've sent out, whether it's a prayer or just some sort of general Hail Mary, as it were, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Okay, and there's definitely a blessing coming in for you. Now, this blessing can come in a variety of different ways. Blessings are normally tailored kind of for your situation. So sometimes what you have requested or what you have sent out into the universe may be tailored for your situation. So what you may be asking for may not be 100% in your best interest. So whatever will come to you will be for the very best for you in your situation, taking everything into account, because we can't see that far, whereas the universe has all the answers. So this can be in the form of like completion or harmony or joy. Or happiness, or just flow. In other words, obstacles and problems that you've had before, or things that you've been trying to overcome within your relationship, and maybe some things have come in externally as well, will be they'll just kind of dissolve, or they'll fall away, or they'll be removed, so that you have that lovely flow energy, and you're able to achieve much more. You're actually able to move forward and make progress. It can also be a rising up of your talents and your abilities and your skills, things that you haven't really focused on, but they're inherent in you. So this could be rising up in you in some way, shape or form. And it may be through one of those that your miracle actually manifests. So this could be something that you can do, or something that you are now focusing on, and that's going to help you and your relationship move forward. But it's normally like completion of something, or harmony, or closure. Or just a really enhanced feeling of flow, and just things moving forward without impediment. And this can be wonderful, a sort of forward movement which just carries you along. You do still have to steer the ship. You still have to keep things moving and anchor these blessings down. But generally, a feeling of lightness and movement, and that feeling of harmony will come in for you. So a lovely card, but some sort of miracle coming in. For your person, they've been going through it, or they may still be going through it. This is about releasing. So releasing life's debts. And this is to do with karma. And this can be karmic issues that they are working on for themselves, what they've come into this lifetime with, what they're busy working on. It can be all kinds of things that they are now needing to release, but it can also have built up from their current lifetime. So this can be emotional baggage, even physical baggage, perhaps divesting themselves of something which is no longer serving them. It could be a way of life. It could be a profession. It could be a lifestyle. It could be various types of relationships or experiences around past relationships that they need to let go now. So it's like emotional clutter, but it can also be physical clutter, and it can also be a change of direction. So this is like a turning point. The door to the past could slam shut quite abruptly, and there's no way they can go back. All right. So they may be closing this door themselves, or it may close for them if they've been resistant or reluctant to do that. And this will move them forward. But they've got to let go of the baggage. They've got to release a whole lot of things. And this can be the past. It can also be an experience or an attitude or a belief system about themselves that they have, or their sort of participation in relationships in general. It really depends. It's tailor-made for that person. So this can come out in a great many ways, but it's just a general releasing, letting go of the past and dropping the baggage. And, once they go through this process, then we've got Lakshmi, bright future coming in. So they may have already been doing this. So they've already going through this situation, and now sort of there's light at the end of the tunnel here. You've got Mother Mary, so things are looking up. Lakshmi, bright future, stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. Okay, so this is their confirmation that things are really going to improve, And she's a very abundant goddess. She comes loaded with abundance. And she just says, basically that they need to stop worrying. They need to release that as well, because that can be like an addiction to worry or drama, or, this can be a form of self-impediment as well, a self-defeating attitude or belief, that they need to worry or nitpick or concern themselves overly, about things. You don't need to do that, because as soon as you start pushing your energy into worry, then you attract the things that you're worrying straight to you like a magnet. Okay. So the way to release that is to actually have a very positive, uplifting mindset, have a victorious mindset, let go of worries, relax into this bright future, and know that things are going to come right, and just tap into that abundance. So that is also, giving and receiving. That is feeling joyful in yourself in the moment. And allowing that abundance to come. But the balancing, of the giving and the receiving is important. Let go of all negative thoughts, thoughts and words. Let go of those, release those, think only positive thoughts and speak positive words. So speak things into existence. And that is what will manifest. But there's still, there's stuff to let go of. And then then you start making room for the abundance. If you let go of the baggage, if your hands are free, and you've released and you've made room, now to grow and improve, then the abundance can come in. But overall saying that they've got a bright future. So now for the current situation, you have got Butterfly Maiden Transformation. You've also got the Pluto Transformation card. So these two are going hand in hand here. All right. So they ultimately talk about the same things. I will talk about this. But Butterfly Maiden Transformation, so it literally is going from the caterpillar into the butterfly. So wherever they are in this process, or wherever you are in this process, or wherever your relationship is in this process, it's saying you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Okay. So you've got the blessings coming in, and they've got the bright future. So just hang in there. And there's a lot of blue energy here. So there's a lot of throat chakra energy coming in. This is expression. This is speaking, talking, communication, and all of that, so whatever is going on with you and your person, you need to communicate, especially you, because you've also got a lot of blue with you. So, and this can be speaking your truth. It can also be discussing things. It can be making plans. It can be talking about every twist and turn about the journey, how you're going to go about it, and so on and so forth. So communication is very, very important. But this is saying that not to fear the changes that you are going through at the moment. They're inevitable, they're necessary, and it's going to bring that growth in for you. Okay, so don't fear them. Let go of those fears, let go of negativity, because you want to grow, you want your relationship to grow. So let go of the fear and embrace this change. Go for it, because you've got some lovely blessings coming in. Now, the Pluto transformation from the astrology point of view is saying that so some deep things may be coming up, or may have come up. And this is Pluto rules the underground. So anything sort of from underneath, anything that's been hidden and hasn't been revealed. And in some cases, it can be secrets. In other cases, it can be your personal expression. You may have a fear or a concern, or just a deep-seated something that comes up from underneath, and it needs to be expressed. It needs to be aired. Or it could even be an opinion, or it could be just a feeling that you have, and you need to express it to your person. So it's about that. And this is why you have the communication, why the communication is important. But it can also be about a few power struggles. There could be ego struggles going on. So all of these things, and Pluto rules your sign. So this is almost like a double whammy for you. All right. So all the deep, dark things keep coming up, or may come up, or may surface. You have to face them and deal with them. It is really about releasing those things from being suppressed, or being papered over, or just stuck on the back burner. Okay. Open them up, air them, so that you can move forward. It's also, as I said, there may be a few power struggles going on, but either between you and your person, or it could be within your environment. And this could be to do with various other things going on, other people's egos, interference in your relationship. There can be lots of different things. It could be struggles with positions, like your careers. But you've got Vesta home here, so there's some sort of shift or change going on in the home environment as well. Perhaps you have other people in your home life, family members and things, which can create difficulties. But with the Pluto energy, so it's a very powerful energy, very deep. So psychic things could be coming up. Your psychic knowledge or your psychic selves could be making it, and this, we did talk about, in particularly with you, the skills and talents and abilities. This may be rising up in you now. You may be just really seeing things very, very clearly. And it can also be about sexuality coming in as well. Pluto normally rules everything to do with sex, death, and rebirth, and this is also a theme of Scorpio. So it can be like an ego death, and that's why I said there can be ego struggles. So it could be something that you or your person is letting go of, and it could very well be your person because they've got the South Node. All right, so just something that's no longer serving them or serving your relationship will fall away, and needs to fall away to make room for new things, to make room for new growth, to make room for moving forward. New ways of relating and so on. So sexuality can also come in, and also birthing things. And this can be birthing ideas. It can be birthing new ways of life. Certainly there's some sort of lifestyle change coming in here because there's a home change. So either somebody's moving in or moving out, or you're moving home. So something about that coming in, and this can bring up all kinds of ego issues as well. So you've just got to work through the process, but don't be afraid to face the things, and to discuss things, to talk things through in a level-headed, straightforward way. Get together, discuss things, and make a plan. It can also be regeneration and renewal of something. So this, if you've been in an existing relationship for a long time, then this can be the regeneration and the renewal of the relationship, or the sexuality, or just more power. It's gathering more power and resources, and financial matters may also be coming in with this. So just see how it resonates. But it's also the reformulation possibly of your relationship from a partnership point of view. So how are you bringing your resources, your emotional and material resources together? Are you reformulating it? Are you starting fresh? Are you coming together in a new commitment? You can take it as it resonates. So now you've got Jupiter return benefits. So Jupiter return is a beautiful energy. This is the return of joy, blessings, happiness, generosity, gratitude even. It can even be relief, or rescue from something. It depends really purely on your situation. Now you've got Mother Mary, expect a miracle. So something is definitely coming in for you. And as I said, the blessings that you've got coming in for you can take many different forms. All right. But Jupiter return is coming in to reiterate this. It could be financially. It could be an abundance of ideas, or it could be support from somebody, or some aspect that you didn't expect. It can be just joy and happiness and abundance and just flow, which is what you've had here. So it can also be just kind of like the return of love and joyfulness and blessings, and like a blessed environment, a relief. Some sort of expansion is possible with Jupiter return. And it can also be a person coming back. It can be a lover, an old lover. If you are not currently in a relationship, but you're in talks with somebody who is, you've been connected with in some way, shape or form, they may be coming back into your life now. So it depends on you and your situation. Not everybody's the same. So, take it as it resonates, but, it's the return of that joy coming into your life. It doesn't, it's not a long lasting energy. So grab it once it comes. Any blessings, any benefits that are coming to you can also be reward based as well. You could be getting a reward for something, or somebody could bless you with, something which is really lovely for you and your person. It could be a holiday, or you could perhaps win something. There's lots of ways that this can come in. But it's an energy that comes in quite quickly. You need to grab it. You need to follow all the channels of blessings or benefits that are coming to you. Follow them all. Any opportunities that come to you, any ideas that come to you, follow them all and see where they lead you. But certainly, a lot of blue energy. So there's communication coming in. You could be hearing something or receiving news, but certainly blessings, benefits, miracles. You've got the whole lot. Abundance coming in. It could be monetary as well.